Yeah, so very good evening and all. A big hi for all the lecturers and all the faculties who are all here today. So let's dive into today's session, a day 4. Let me just share my screen. Let's continue with AI tools that you have learned in the previous session. So let's dive into today's session, going on with breaking language barriers with Google Translate. So this is all about we always face in terms of whenever someone is trying to understand us in different languages. For example, if you go in terms of like Maharashtra, if you go in terms of like Karnataka or Bangalore, they talk in terms of like Canada, or in terms of Marathi, right? So here we can like break our language barriers with Google Translate. So how to use it, like how to make sure get our Google Translate in our hands with a fraction of seconds. Just we have to tap in our mobile phones. We can use it very easy, and also we can use it in our laptops, right? So let's dive into the next slide. So let's go with the next slide. Right. So using Google Translation on websites. So right click on the given method, that is nothing but your like web page, and try to translate to English or translate to some other languages. For example, if it is in Telugu, if it is in terms of Marathi, or if it is in terms of Kannada, we can go with like just tap, make sure select all the data, right click and translate to English to make sure to get your all these details. And you can install like an extension as a Google Translator. You can go to Chrome Web Store and start installing your Google Translate extension. And how to use this extension, where you can just go it up with the practical way. Let me just open it up. So I hope everyone able to see my screen. Please check me on the chat box. And also tell me that my voice is clear. Yes, so in the new tab, we can go ahead with Google Translation. For example, I'm just trying out with lots of data. So let me just search for in terms of present airplane crash. For example, if you just talk about the breaking news and airplane crash, most of the terms you can get in terms of like in Telugu, something like that. So let's select this, and just I'm just trying to select. In there itself, it is telling that translate. So we can directly translate whatever the data that you want to translate in terms of Telugu to English or any language to English, like that. Whenever you just click translate, you can able to see uh, when a London board like Indian flight crashed into the busy BJ Medical College complex on June 12th, where killing of like 241 people on board and 29 on the ground, and the five commonly known stages of grief. So it is like giving proper English translation from Telugu to English translation, where it is giving like London వెళ్తున్న ఎయిర్ ఇండియన్ విమానం కుప్పకూలిగా పోయింది అని చెప్పి ఇలా like everything in Telugu it is like there, and it is trying to convert into proper English translation. So we can able to see all this data. So not only this, so how to use a proper extension. So let's go to Chrome Web Store, and we have to like open it up. Once we open it up, we can just search for translate. You can go for translate. You can able to see translate extension. Just we have to just add to Chrome. Just click on like add to Chrome, add extension. That's it. So it is an extension where you can use it for anywhere now in your Google Chrome, right? So let me just open new tab. Let me just figure it out with some other news or something like Napkin.ai. We can just go ahead with this for the next coming minutes. So I just want to like understand. Let me just go with some other news or else Jammu and Kashmir tourism. Let me just search for like Jammu and Kashmir tourism. So here you can able to see like what actually Jammu and Kashmir tourism can go ahead with. So it is trying to tell us in terms of the summer capital of Jammu and Kashmir, known as like beautiful gardens, lakes, and houseboats. Key attractions includes Dal Lake, Nishad Bagh, like that. So this everything, if you want to like translate, you can just click on extensions, just Google Translate. If you just start using Google Translate, you can able to see all this data is trying to send and give us in terms of English conversation, right? So is that so good enough? Whenever with the data that we require, or whenever the data is getting on with the Telugu versions. So if I want to like change it to Telugu, let me update. Let me just open Chat GPT and just start giving the forms like let's talk in Telugu. Right. They're saying that మన తెలుగులో మాట్లాడొచ్చు మీరు ఏ విషయంపై మాట్లాడాలని కోరుకుంటున్నారు లైక్ యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ లైక్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు గివ్ us in proper Telugu. Let's talk in Telugu. If I'm just giving something like talk in Telugu, it's trying to give us in terms of let's talk in Telugu, right? So now whenever I just click a simple icon, you can able to see when I'm just trying to select this all text, it is giving me a proper single icon here that Google Translate. So how actually this is happening with the Chrome extension, right? I'm just clicking it down. So this proper Telugu, it is converting in terms of English. So tell me, Dinesh, what can talk in we can talk in Telugu. What topic do you want to talk about? So this is all about the translation is happening over the Google Translate extension. So this is how it actually goes with, right? So this is one of the case with Google Translation, how to use it. And coming up next, yes, so this is all about, and next it is like archive.org, Wayback Machines, and researching images search with Google Lens. For example, let's dive into this part. Reverse image search in Google Lens. So this is like simple finding image sources, discovering the original source of the image from online. For example, you found something like the image from the anywhere that you've just searched it, but you don't know about what actually the image is saying, and you don't know what about the image finds it out, or it is like not that much clarity enough to understand what actually the text is. You should just try to just drag and drop with Google Lens. It will search the similar images. It can find the actual image in the online like that, and it also verifies the authenticity in terms of it checks the photos that has been manipulated or misrespected, right? It also identifies some places. For example, if I just click that good picture which is like good, having good mountains and everything, it trying to suggest us it can be a Jammu and Kashmir, or it can be a Kulu Manali or something like that, recognizing landmarks and locations in the travel photos like that. And also shops for products. For example, it finds where to buy the items that you see in photos, right? So you can easily get that all data. So that is all about. So let's go with how to use Google Lens. So we can do it in two ways, that is with your mobile phone and with your laptop, right? So let me just dive into the first case, which is nothing but your laptop. Let's share my screen. Yes, so now you can open Google Lens directly with your new tab. So whenever you're just opening with your new tab, you can able to see there's an option called microphone and there's an option called Google Lens. So whenever I just open my Google Lens, it's asking me to upload a picture. So whenever just trying to upload a picture, so it is trying to find out the exact picture and also the similar pictures which is actually browsing in the Google, right? So when I'm just uploaded a good picture and add your search, like what is the name of the picture, what is this, or describe the picture, or what is the name of this game, like that, like whatever the things that your picture want to make sure you want to upload that picture, you don't know about what actually the picture is trying to say, or you don't know what actually the image describes, so you can directly ask describe the picture. So it is right to say all this describes and everything, right? And also the products, like if it is there, trying to find out the products. If it is visual matches, it trying to find out the visual matches. And about this picture, it's trying to give us content about this picture. So similar images for at least 5-year-old, right? It is trying to figure it out and trying to give us references link. So what actually they are doing and what they're trying to find it out. So that is all about Google Lens. So let me just open it up with PPT again. Come back to PPT. So we can just clicking on the camera, you can upload or paste the picture, review the results. So that is all about Google Lens. So coming up, like essential Chrome extensions, we have something like Grammarly, we have something like Google Dictionary, and we have like Loom, where you can record our screens with the camera with the simple controls. And Dark Reader is all about whenever you're trying to learn in very with low lighting or like without lights, we always use our laptops, so it will like very eye strains that we always try to figure it out, so that we have to like make sure use dark readers where it is make sure whatever the screen that you have, it dims better than your whatever the screen that you have, it dims up to like 50 to 70% like that. So that is all about like dark reader. And Notion Web Clipper, it is all about it checks and saves the entire article in pages and also give you in a Notion workspace like that. I also show you about what about Notion is and what we can do with the Notion. Notion is like web application where you can go with our like workspace. You can create our own application. We can create our own space over there and start finding out what actually today's plan, what actually today's our plan is, and what we have to do, what task that we have to complete, and is there any pictures, is there any timelines that are going to figure it out. So we can get our notifications and can connect our Notion data directly to the our Google Chromes or like Google Mail IDs like that. Everything can be done in the Notion. Yes, so that is all about like Notion data. And next it is like we have Google Forms, and coming to next we have like Google Calendar, where in the Google Calendar we can create our events, we can just share our calendar and can set reminders and schedule our meetings. Everything can be done in the Google Calendar. Right. So let me just show you a simple understanding with the Google Calendar. Let me just click it out in the 9 dots. Let me open my Google Calendar. So now you can able to see here, my Google Calendar is totally blocked with, let me just schedules. So yes, now I can able to see my schedules and everything is like fixed here. So with my FDP and everything, and previously my schedules was like all about, and everything that you can track in the Google Calendar, you can create your own event. So whatever the event that you want to create, you can actually create it according to the timeline that you have, like that. And you can create your own simple task that can be notified in the Google Calendar directly. For example, I want to make sure track the Gmail at what date and what time I want to get it. Like 26, I want to track it at 8 o'clock, something like that, at 8 p.m. That means, yep. So I want to track the Gmail. I want to open my Gmail. I want to open my inboxes. What are the meetings that I have? I will just start checking my Gmail at 8 p.m. So this is like a simple task that I've just assigned. Whenever I just completed, I'll just click it completed. So the completed task will be like code at the, like that. So in this way, we can actually complete our task in Google Calendar. So that is all about Google Calendar. Coming next, we have Google Keeps, of course. So in the Google Keeps, it is all about how to make sure note down all our tasks or note down all our like checklist, and make sure like image attachments within the notes and location based reminders. And you can also share your data directly with your concerned person that you want to share both the details. So in that we also can just make sure get all this data in the simple notes. So let me just open the notes. Okay, I hope now my audio is visible. Audio is like clear. Please let me on the chat box. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. So this is all about the Google Keeps. So in the Google Keeps, you can just track your data. You can make sure share directly with your concerned people, directly telling that you can just directly. I'm just giving it as like ideate like this. I can directly share my data with my concerned person so they can track all my details, what actually this my Google keeps going on with. So if I want to like get reminders, I can get reminder by later today in terms of like 8 p.m. or can get any time of that you want. So that is all about you can achieve this, archive data. You can just make sure make a copy or add some good drawings if you want to add it out like that. So that is all about Google Keeps. Let's come back to presentation. So this is all about like Google Keeps. Next we have like Google Drive where you can actually save our data in Google Drive in terms of folders, in terms of files, in terms of PPTs, documents, and create your own documents in the Google Drive, and you can create sheets in the Google Drive. Everything is like organizing all these details. So that is all about Google. So that is all about Google Drive. So you can just directly type drive.google.com. So in that you can just check out your files and everything like this in terms of your folders you can create, your files you can just make sure upload everything like this. So in that way you can just go ahead. So this is all about this basics of going on. Intent is understanding the basic concepts of Google Chrome, and where you can go ahead with the keep notes, and where you can go ahead in terms of like reminders, how to create your events and how to create your own tasks in Google Calendar, and how to organize your folders, files, and everything in the Google Drive. Let's coming up and start talking about our IoT tools, AI tools in terms of how to grab it. So the AI tools is all about. So let me just open a first tool which you can just mesmerize in terms of very intent way, where all the AI tools you can just get it in a single format. You can get, you have to just type what actually the AI tool you require, you will get it in that website. So let's dive into that website and just understand what actually the website is. And let's get all AI tools in a fraction of seconds, right? So there's an AI for that. So there's an AI for that. So this is an AI tool where you will get it more than 36,000 of AI tools in a single website. So this is, yeah, it is like 37,000. Of course, the numbers got increased. So it's like very good enough. So like more than like 37,000 AI tools that you can get it in a single website. You want free mode, you will get it. If you want in free mode, just enable the free mode. You will get your free mode. Whatever the AI tools are there, you'll get it all the free modes. And you want to search for a simple, you want to create your text generation, you want to create like image generation, or you want research, you want to do some research for your projects or something, or research or something. Just type what you require, right? So I want to generate images. Right, I want to generate an images. So this is the simple text that they have just given. For this, it is trying to give us a proper tools, that is AI Gallery, Image AI app, or Dreamlike, or Webpack. like that, like lots of AI tools. They're like free AI tools because I've just enabled free AI tools. They're like proper AI tools, that is like premium, like that. So they're like lots of AI tools. If I just close this free mode, so if you don't want like free mode, if it is premium also, it is okay. So for that reasons also, we can just disable this free mode, then again refresh, again search for it, we will get more AI tools for this, like 2D Gen or like Desgo or Image Plus or Image AI app, like that. Like lots of things. Or you want in terms of agents, you will get it like an agent. Right. You want ChatGPT, like ChatGPT image generation. You'll get directly ChatGPT image generation. Right. I want to generate images. Or you want like Android. Yes, so that is all about this. There's an AI for that. So this is the best tool I can say to get it all your AI tools. So this is all about the website. There's an AI for that. So let's search for a basic tool. For example, let me just figure it out with Perplexity. Like I'm just figuring out with the Perplexity, or you can just directly type, or you can just directly figure out which AI tool is trending, or you can just go ahead with this leaderboard. Let me just open. Yes, let me just click on this leaderboard. That's it. In the leaderboard, you can able to see which AI tool is properly working it out and which AI tool is trending right now. And that is the first and topmost is ChatGPT. The next is pre-pick AI image generation. So this is what we want. So let's open it in new tab. And the third most is Gemini, and the fourth most is Perplexity, and the fifth is Notebook LM, which we have learned in the previous session. So this Notebook LM is all about advancing of note taking tool, which can utilize using of artificial intelligence to provide us a proper notes and also in audio. So that is all about Notebook LM is. So next it is Suno for music generations and everything. And the eighth we have DeepSeek, and the ninth we have Leonardo AI. So Leonardo AI is a purely a premium subscripted AI tool which can create a proper images according to your prompt. So that is all about Leonardo AI. And Claude we have Claude is like something like freemium. So where you can use it a little bit of freemium. And the next it is premium versions where you can get it in terms of 3.0 and 4.0 versions of ChatGPT in the Claude. You can get it out. Right. So that is all about and the next 12th is Sora by OpenAI. So Sora by OpenAI is all about we learned in terms of creating image generations and video generations in Sora. And the next it is 11 Labs. 11 Labs, I'll just make sure show it to you in the couple of minutes. And next it is Gamma application to make sure create your own presentations in Gamma. So that is all about like we are going on with the top 15 trends. So the 15th is like Gamma. So this is all about the top trends is all about the leaderboard given by there's an AI for that. So, but if you go with other website, if you go with other types of phenomenons, so the leaderboard may change, but the top will always same, right? So that is all about there's an AI for that. Let's coming on to the next AI tool that is simply Napkin. So Napkin AI. So most of the cases we always are in the field of lectures, are in the field of always going on with the presentations. So we always need a proper PPT where you can whatever the content that you want to like going on with the presentations or we want to show it them for the students. We always try to figure it out not only like a proper text generated PPTs, but also visual generated PPTs. There's like lots of difference in between text generated PPTs with the visual generated PPTs. I'll show you a proper differences for these two things. So how we can enhance our PPTs with this two functionalities. So let's dive into Napkin.ai. This is the best AI tool for proper visual generated PPTs. So let's figure it out. Let's open it up. Open the first link, everyone. Open the first link. If you're already going on with my proper parallel versions, you can just open the first link and click on get napkin for free. Just click on get napkin for free. So let me just go to library. So it was like previously written data. So new napkin, blank napkin. So that's it. So this is like simply we called as napkin, but it is like always a new document. It is so for there it is like a napkin, but for us it is like a document, of course. So that is all about. So you want to like sketch, or you want to like add an image, or you want to like enable a label, or you want to Spark search. Spark search is all about asking for the AI directly, right? So let's not do this. Let's figure it out. Let's drag and drop a simple text from ChatGPT. Let's open ChatGPT again. Let's open our ChatGPT, or let's open Gemini, or let's open Notebook LM. Previously, we have done some research in the Notebook LM, right? Let's open it up with the Notebook LM. Whatever the data that you just acquired in the Notebook LM, so we can get that data directly, right? So let me just open it up with the Notebook LM. Yes. So this is all about the AI revolution, present and future horizons. So this is all about the Notebook LM is. So the question is how secure there's an AI for that AI tools. It is not about the secure. It is trying to figure it out with the developer side. I can say you like developer side. So where the developers want to build a proper AI tool, which just linking, like they want to make sure link their all AI tools in a single website. Just we are trying to open a simple links which is related to that AI tool. That's it. It is not more. It is not more than that. It is just a linking website where all website links has been given in a in a single website. So that is all about the question is. So let's open it up with the Notebook LM. So this is all about like Notebook LM. Let's figure it out. What are the data that we got? So in terms of 12 resources. So now I can able to see here this data. Let's copy this data and let's try to paste it. So let's paste it here. So I'm just trying to paste it here. That's it. So what actually the text is, the text provides exploring of like multifaceted landscapes of artificial intelligence, which is going to historical evolution, going to find out the historical evolutions and also machine learning revolutions in physics world. And also just trying to figure it out AI ethics and governance in the practice. So this is like purely a texted version. If you just make sure break down into bullet points, that is also good and enough. But how to get our students to attract to that presentation? So here there is an option called generate visuals. So there is an option called generate visuals. So now it's like a big surprise for everyone like Napkin AI. So whenever I just click a simple click to this all data, so it is trying to figure it out and trying to give us a proper visuals for this given text. Right. So whatever the text that we have, it is generating a beautiful visuals that we can easily get it out. Right. So this is a Napkin AI can do all these things. Not only this, let's go ahead with more and more. So if it is the evolution of AI, if I just click this, right, if I just click this, again I have lots of models in it. So in terms of text, in terms of many things, I have lots of models again in black and white, or if you want to go with the text, or you want to go with the some other patterns in terms of font generations, you can go ahead. So this is all about the visuals that is trying to generate. Or again you want to edit, again you want to edit in terms of like visuals, you want to color it up with red background, or you want to just make it simple, or you want to just keep it black, anything that you can do it like anything, right? So that is all about this Napkin AI can do is. So is that so good enough? I'm just clicking on like change style, so we can go ahead with all lots of styles again. See like how good the styles are changing over the things. I think this might be good enough. Just go ahead with next option. It's not changing enough. So let me just change it to yes. So this might be a proper data, I can say. So a simple data where, so that is all about like Napkin AI. So it is like figuring it out with lots of data. So yes, so this is all about like Napkin AI. Yeah. Oh, most of the comments is all about like app development and when to start like app development. So the app development is all about like getting as per the schedule. It is tomorrow, so don't worry about like app development, everyone. So it is going to happen tomorrow. The whole day is all about like app development, and you're gonna get it like how to do with app development and how to figure out and where to start with the app development from the basics, and how to use ChatGPT with the app development, and how to figure out with the VS Code, and how to get your app development that should be working, and how to deploy it. So that is all about app development. So you're gonna get a clear idea what actually app development can be done. So today let's figure it out with the lots of AI tools that we have. So let's figure it out more AI tools and how to use it, and how to get our productivity advanced in using AI tools, and how to get our more in terms of teaching level, more in terms of like getting all this uh, productivity over the students and as well as our teaching level, right? This is all about like Napkin AI. So now we have like many things like draft with AI we have. So let me just click it down. Let me just write it like draft with AI. If I'm just giving something like prompt, so I want to learn IoT. Can you figure me all steps need to be taken, and also yes, so let's figure it out with the simple how to generate our text using AI and how to create our visuals using the AI. So previously it was like generating from the chat GPT and copying and pasting as a text. So how to generate directly from the Napkin AI? So I want to learn IoT. Can you just figure me out with the all steps that you want to take in, and also create and also show me the future trends and jobs in IoT. Right, let me just click on continue. It's trying to create a proper data first. Then with that given data, now we can start creating our own visuals. So this is all about the first, it is trying to figure it out with the all data, security that we have to understand, practical projects that we have to do, resource for learning, and future trends in IoT, and everything it is trying to figure it out, and jobs in IoT. So skills in demand. So it is like properly bullet based. So if I just click on generate my visuals, so if I just click on like generate my visuals, this is all about like the documented data, the PPT texted data. We want to get our all textured data into visuals. It's like very time taking. Like lots of time will be like vanished if we start creating our taking the circle, adding some icons, and getting all this data. So it's like very taking lots of time and effort. So this is like so good enough, which can give us a proper visuals like this. So our time is saved here. So technical skills, it is giving lots of designs for us. So we have to figure it out. This is like good enough, but black and white, no problem. So now you can able to see here, it's going to start with first is programming, embedded systems, networking, and cloud computing, data analytics, security, problem solving, and coming up with communication. So now you can able to see, and we can just go ahead with green background or whatever the backgrounds that we really want to add it up, we can try to add it like later, right? And we want to make it little less, so orange and blue. So this is like so good. Right. So is that so good enough that it is trying to figure it out with the all this data and how to download it and how to use it? So just a simple download we have export. So the export, which thing that you want to get it in terms of export in PNG or SVG or PPT directly or directly with the PDF data, which things that you want to get it exported, right? So let's click on like PNG. So this is the data of PNG that you're going to get. If you're like SVG, you'll get it like this, or background off or background on. Background on, you'll get background like this. Background off, there's like no background will be taken care. Only the text it will trying to get it for you. And color mode, you're going to get like light mode or dark mode, which mode that you want to get it. So like this, you can download it like anyway. Like SVG file, you can directly use it anywhere. PNG file also can use it anywhere. And PDF is all about like you want to fetch your data using whatever the content that you have, and also the visual directly you can download it. So like this, and PPT you can directly use it like a slide directly, and you can download it like that. So this is way how you can go ahead with Napkin AI. So that is all about a Napkin AI. So let's go ahead with some other case in terms of like foundational knowledge or steps to learn. Let's figure it out with foundation knowledge. Yeah, you can get it in terms of like foundation knowledge. So again, the parameters got changed. You can go ahead with like this, or now you want in terms of colored variation, you can get it in the colored variation. Foundation skills for IoT learning, basic electronics, programming fundamentals, operating systems, and network concepts. You can go ahead with all these styles and everything. Maybe this is good. Let's take it like this. You can go ahead with colors and everything. Let me click it, the basic fundamental one. So now you can able to see the fundamental, the foundation knowledge, which is simple, basic electronics, programming fundamentals, networking concepts, and operating systems. So just keeping a simple text that equals is like very laggy or like very textile oriented, but keeping this as a simple visual functionalities, and moreover talking with our side, just using this visuals itself, that would be like more interesting for the students, and that would be like more interesting for the most of the cases that you are presenting over anything related to the lecture or anything related to the presentation that we are giving over our problem statements like that. So this can give you a proper understanding over Napkin AI. So that is all about Napkin AI. So coming up with the next tool, that is Notion. So let's dive into Notion. So this is all about like Notion. So let me just open it up with the Notion AI workspace for that works for you. So get Notion for free. So once we logged in, it directly logs in with Notion.so. So this is all about the work report that you're going to done, like getting started with your mobile phone, or anything that all about like upcoming events that you have, or you want to go on to track your job application tracker, or you want to get your monthly budgets, and everything it will just track in your in a single website, that is Notion can do. Or you need any templates for something that you want to track about in terms of habit tracker, in terms of to-do list. Like for example, this is like to-do list, you can directly check it out here. So how actually the to-do list going on with. So whenever you just click to-do list, so now you can able to see here. So go to the gyms, so it is like not started yet, in progress. So once it is completed, you can just push that data into completion progress like this. So learn how to use Notion and record a video and clean the flat or run for 1 hour or plant some tomatoes. So this is like simple a task that you are trying to create. And if it is in progress, you can just drag and drop. You can do that drag and drop. Take me to tasks like this. So you can use it directly advanced to-do list. When you click on just add, it directly adds in your private data. So now you can use it according to your understanding. You can just directly create your feed. Now you can able to see, you can just done completions. You can going to get it here. If you completed like learned how to use Notion, that's it. You're like started right now in progress. It's there. And if you're completed with this, just drag and drop in this done completions. So now you can directly track your tasks and everything and make sure get it all done. So for example, in this, you want to add some tasks that are all about like research my paper or like research paper publishing reminder. So this is like research paper publishing reminder. So it just completed our research paper and everything is done, but the publishing is pending. So I'm just keeping it as how many days, do it today or do it like tomorrow, or which date that you want to keep it. So that's everything that you can do it here. So let me just keep it a simple days remaining. So let's add simple days like this. It's like 5 days it is given, or to go to something like that. Do is like 14 days. You can able to see here. It is like 14 days. So and cook lasagna. So cook like lasagna is in progress. So once it is completed, do it today. You can just pull it to the completed part like this. So like task to come. So like task to come is all about. So like clean the flat is like 6 days remaining is there, but we have to do it like that. Call mom or like record a video or like run for 1 hour, everything like and status. So task to complete is like it is in terms of which is first that we have to do, which is second that we have to do, which is third that we have to do, or today what we have to do, and what is the lowest rate that we're doing. Right. So this is go to gym. The status is like not started. If I click, it's going to starts like that. So this week, what are the things that we have just completed and what are the things that is pending? So this week, research paper publishing that is pending, that we have to do it today itself. Like everything that we can track over here, and we can just get all this status and make sure get our productivity levels working. And this is all about Notion. Yes, so I hope everyone got a good clarity about today's session. So first, starting with understanding Google Chrome extensions. So what actually Google Chrome extensions are in terms of how to use it, and what is actually translate is, and what is actually the Google Keeps is, and how to make sure create and get our files and folders to be organized in the Google Drive. Right. So coming closing with that Google Drive and everything with Google Chrome extensions. Coming up next, we have just started with there's an AI for that. So this is all about like there's an AI for that. You will get it all such good AI tools in free version And make sure, if you want free version, just you have to enable the free mode. And you want like premium version and more than premium version that you require, so you'll get it in this. There's an AI for that. So once you're complete with this, we have just started with Napkin.ai. So Napkin.ai is all about getting all these details and turning them into beautiful fundamental visuals. And once this is completed, we have just started with Notion. So Notion is all about like the workspace that you're going to track your to-do list and get all works are done and everything like that. I hope the session is like more helpful for today. So this is all about today's session. Thank you so much, everyone. So let's meet tomorrow going to be like last day. So let's be like worry about like app deployment, like app developments and everything. So today you're going to get all good informative data, I can say informative links, I can say informative softwares, I can say in app development. You'll get it for sure. So that is I can say you for tomorrow. So I hope thank you for like joining most of the people. Thank you lecturers, thank you everyone. I'm winding up today's session. Thank you everyone. Yep. Thank you ma'am, thank you. Sure, I can get more about Loom also. Sure. Thank you everyone.